Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you are new to my channel, please click on the subscription button and also on the notification bell so that when I upload a new video you will be among the first person to get the notification. In this video today, I'll be showing you how to draft the pattern for a basic sleeve block. This is one of the most requested video. Without further ado, let's jump straight into the tutorial. And this is the pattern paper we will be using for this tutorial. The next thing you are going to do, you are going to fold the pattern paper in half to get the midline. After getting the center of the paper, you want to take your ruler and rule across that line. That is the center of your paper. The next thing you are going to do is to move down 1 inch from the top edge of your pattern paper, and this is going to be our top line where all other measurements will be taken from. I'm just going to label this horizontal line as our top line. Measure your bicep measurements. My bicep measurement is 13 inches. So I'm going to divide this 13 inches by 2, and I'm having 6.5 inches here. Now you are going to mark 6.5 on both sides of the center line. That makes it what? 13 inches. The next thing you are going to do is to measure and mark your sleeve length. The sleeve length I'm working with is 25 inches. So you are going to place the tape rule on the top line and measure the sleeve length on your paper like this. I'm going to mark 2 points to get a straight line. And after marking your point, you are going to place a ruler on those points to get the hem of your sleeve. You rule across the mark points like this to get the hem of the sleeve. Remember our bicep measurements. You want to go ahead and continue marking your 6.5 inches on both sides of the center line to get a triangular block for your sleeve pattern. Now you want to connect the 6 inches mark point to the hem of your sleeve and also to the top line to get a rectangular block for the sleeve pattern. And at this point, this is how your pattern should look like. The next thing you should do from here is to mark the cap height. The cap height I'm using is 5 inches, which is constant. So I'm marking 5 inches from the top line. I'm marking 2 points to get a straight line. After measuring the cap height, you are going to rule across your mark points like this. This line is known as the bisect line. The top line is known as the cap height, and the line you just ruled is known as the bisect line. From the top line, you want to go ahead and mark your elbow line. Place the tape on the top line and measure your elbow line measurements. You are going to mark 2 or 3 points to get a straight line. And the hem line of your sleeve is known as the waistline. The next thing you want to do from here is to connect the cap height to the bicep line. You are going to connect the bicep to the cap height with a slant line, and this is what you should have, a triangle. Now you want to measure the distance between the cap height and the bicep line, then you find the midpoint. You do the same for the other part as well. That is step 1. I'm going to label this as A and the other side as B, the cap height as C. A is falling on the back side of the pattern and while B is falling on the front side of the pattern. Now you want to find the midpoint between A and the bicep line again, and you do the same between A and C. So you find the midpoint between A and the bicep line, and you find the midpoint between A and C. You repeat the same process for the front part of the sleeve. The first midline, you are going to move in by 0.25, that is quarter of an inch. Quarter of an inch. On the second midline, you are going to move out 3/8 of an inch. That is 3/8 of an inch. On the cap height, you are going to move in and out half an inch on both sides of the cap height. Then you are going to connect the curve like this, bringing it up to the center of the slant and back to your biceps. And that's that for the back sleeve curve. Now we are going to work on the front sleeve curve. For the front, on this part you are going to move in half an inch, and on the other part you are going to move out half an inch. Then you are going to move out half an inch from the cap height. The next thing you are going to do from here is that you are going to draw your curve as well. After you have drawn the curve for the front part of your sleeve, you are going to create a notch at the center of the sleeve, and for the back you are going to create 2 notches so that you know where to place which when you are sewing it on your dress. The next thing you are going to do, you are going to apply your elbow measurement. Divide your elbow measurement into 2 and apply it on both sides of the center line. And on the wrist line, divide your wrist measurement into 2 and apply it on both sides of the center line as well. And this is how to take your wrist measurement. Fold one hand in and take the tape round the wrist like this. What we have here is 8 inches. So I'm going to divide 8 inches by 2, which is 4 inches. Then we are going to mark 4 inches on both sides of the center line of the sleeve. Now you want to connect all your points with your ruler. And this is how to draft the pattern for a basic sleeve block. To ensure that you have done the right thing, just want to go in with your tape and measure around the sleeve curve. My round armhole measurement is 17, so I'm taking the measurement for the back sleeve curve. What I have here is 8.5. I repeat the same measurement for the front sleeve curve. I also got 8.5. When you add this together, is 17 inches. And if you like this video, please give this video a thumb up, like, share and leave a comment for me. And if you have any tutorial requests or contribution, they are highly welcome. The comment section is open for you. Have a nice day and bye.